This is Tom, everybody.
Well, thanks everyone, and I just want to say I'm happy to be here. It's been a while since I've played here. I think last November was the last time, and I wanted to come today particularly because I think this month is the 2 years since I first came here. This was the first open mic that I had been to anywhere, and it's been good for me to go. I've been to this one and several others, and it's been a good thing for me. I've met a lot of people and discovered some things about myself. So I just wanted to thank Andy for having this idea, and Dave and John Latini for being such good hosts. So I'm going to do a couple of songs that have a sort of a literary theme, or about books or writers, since we're in a library. This first one actually came out of a songwriting workshop that I took here last July with John Latini, and we had to rewrite the song Frankie and Johnny. And I know Dave has done this too. He calls he uses the analogy of red beans and rice. Everyone has a basic dish, but everyone has their own unique recipe for it. So this, I've heard Dave do his version a couple times. This is my version of Frankie and Johnny, and it's called Frankie and Johnny on Campus. I'll try to use my thumb pick that I made.
As you made.
It's my Tom thumb pick.
Oh man, that's marketing. That's marketing.
Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts. They shared a love sublime, swore to be true to each other till the end of time. He was her man, but he done her wrong. You see, Johnny was an English professor at the university. Frankie was a prudent graduate student working on her PhD. He was her man, but he done her wrong. Because Johnny was one of those teachers who liked extracurricular fun. So he would tutor all the co-eds who were cuter in Composition 101. He was her man, but he done her wrong. Well, Frankie'd been pulling all-nighters from the evening straight through to the dawn. She needed separation from her dissertation, so she went to see where Johnny had gone. He was her man, but he done her wrong. Frankie went to the library to drop off some books that were due. She asked the librarian if Johnny been there again, what he'd been up to. He was her man, but he done her wrong. Well, Johnny was here just this morning, the librarian said with a sigh. I don't like to blab, but he's down at the lab with that freshman Nellie Bly. He was, if he's your man, then he's doing you wrong. Well, Nellie showed Johnny her rough draft, hadn't been honed in a while. Her metaphors were mangled and her participles dangled, but Johnny liked her style. He was her man, but he done her wrong. Yeah, they polished her paper for hours. They went at it around the clock. He was the best wordsmith she'd ever been with, and he cured her writer's block. He was her man, but he done her wrong. Well, when Frankie found Johnny with Nellie, you know, she got boiling mad. She'd teach him a lesson for going around messing with that undergrad. He was her man, he done her wrong. Now you have to publish or perish, that's the rule on the faculty. So to shreds she ripped his manuscript and his bibliography. He was her man, but he done her wrong. So Johnny, he never got tenure. He lost his position last fall. Frankie's anger was quelled, but she got expelled. Now she's selling shoes at the mall. He was her man, but he done her wrong. Yeah, he was her man, but he done her wrong.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. She was an artist, and her name was America. Her hair was curly, it looked like a Brillo pad. She had a toothache, it felt like a snake bite. A spider landed on her typewriter today, and she killed it with a capital M. She was a writer, like that wasn't obvious. Beautiful, edible words, metaphysical headaches. Vestige voice, never-ending sentences. Parentheses blooming, early bouquet. The T and the R on her keyboard were missing. And J.D. Salinger is still alive. J.D. Salinger is still alive. In a way not many people ever will be. She said November always made her hysterical. Frazzled and unkempt, a little bit loopy. Gathering of misfits, hypnotic suggestion. Wardrobe indecision. Love all homely pumpkins, she's rooting for hermits. This October, she said the attraction was the disaster. Compellingly sinister, perfect day for banana fish. She spat out icicles and sent 14 telegrams. But don't ever mind any time at all. Just hope we all make it out okay in the end. J.D. Salinger is still alive. J.D. Salinger is still alive. In a way not many people ever will be. And she called herself Zelda or Zoe, but her name was America. And ready or not, November is so close at hand. Don't let them get you. 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 Not you. Not you. Don't let them get you. not you.
This is my first open mic that has not been in a bar or a coffee shop, so it's a little different for me. I didn't start playing guitar until after I was a grandma, so a few years ago I took lessons, and about a year ago started doing open mics. So someday I hope to be as good as the other people that have been up here already, but gotta start somewhere. So this first song.
Play with your heart.
Play with my heart, all right, we can do that. This first song is Ingrid Michaelson's song called Soldier. I didn't know what to expect, so it's St. Patrick's Day, and I thought, why not play an Irish song about a wild Irishman. So I will leave the stand, because you only play these songs once a year. And there is a part that I would like audience participation where you will clap 4 times, and I'll prompt you once I get set up here. So.
All right, we need your audience.
Yes.